What's going on, team? Welcome back along to Rugby Champions. Today, we are having a look inside our new season about to get underway. We're going to make some signings, we're going to do some training, and we are going to prepare to defend our Super Rugby title with the Highlanders. Rugby Champions has had a major update in the last week or so. So we're going to be having a look at that first. What is new to the game and why you should try pick this one up on Steam as well. So let's dig straight into it. First things first, we're going to have a look at this big update on Rugby Champions and the new additions to the game and see what makes this the best rugby simulator on this planet. So the last season concluded quite a number of weeks ago because this big update was en route to happen, and I wanted to start the new season with these changes on our side because they are quite significant changes to the game, which is already fantastic to play. It's just got even better. So let's have a look at the big changes and the main focuses of this big update for Rugby Champions. If you want to have a look at what this game is like and you want to try to check it out yourself, go to Steam. You can buy it there. It is really cheap game compared to a lot of other big rugby titles. Oh, hang on. Big rugby titles? There's no such thing as a big rugby title at the moment. This is pretty much the best sort of simulation you can get. So let's have a look at what's changed over this update. So the update focuses on gameplay and features the following. So we'll be seeing these in every episode from now on. Next episode will be our first game of the season, which if you're eagle-eyed in that little opening stanza there, you would have seen we're up against the Crusaders, the team we beat in the grand final of season number 2. So we're looking to defend that title, and it starts off in the toughest possible way. Okay. So, first thing here, new offload animations which allow for more rapid and more realistic offloading. This includes blocking offloads on angles where the defender in the tackle is preventing this. So, yep, I can tell you what, I've played a lot of this game because I wanted to get adapt to the new changes and the updates before we started going back into the series. So I can tell you what, offloads have changed significantly and do feel a lot more just smooth in the way that they work. Next up, there's new mauls, which combined with the new offload system allows for more dynamic phase play. So if you smash the B button on attack to improve your chances of holding up the tackle and forming a maul. This improves your chances of being able to offload and opens up the possibility of popping the ball up to the halfback by pushing X. So it's just that kind of free-flowingness back into the game again. So there is kick pressure and charge downs. This is a big thing that every time someone tries to clear their own lines, which is such a big part of this game because you've got to play the territory game. Now you've got defenders rushing up and potentially charging kicks in the proper way. Not just getting in the way, they actually fully on charge up to the kicker. So this can cause things like, as it says here, the kicker to change his mind, to alter his angle, and potentially get his kick charged down, which can change the game completely. So the kicking has changed drastically. There's more tackle animations and less players committing to the tackle area. There's new breaking tackle animations and a new tackle breaking system, which you can pre-program break tackles before contact. So that makes the game, as it says, more competitive like real rugby, where every tackle is a battle. You can expect to get busted more often when you're trying to make a tackle. That is so true. The AI certainly are a lot more damaging, not only running through the gaps now, but they will absolutely manhandle your defender and send him to the skip bin. There's improved support play at the rucks, which allow you to hold on to the ball for longer periods. As a player who lost the ball a lot, if you've tuned into the first 2 seasons, that is definitely something that has happened. So there's a lot more continuity with the ball here, so you don't need to just throw half your squad into the rucks to hold on to the ball. You have that little advantage when you're the ball carrier going into the breakdown. There is a line-out mini-game and also a scrum mini-game in the game now as well. So you've got a wee meter as it says here, and you'll see it in the next episode. So that works for both the scrum and the line-out, and it gives you a bit more option as to how you want to play from the set piece. There is new number 8 runs from the scrum, so you just have to smash B and that will initiate those, so you go the direction you want to go before he picks it up, and away you go. But I mean, it's nothing on the Aaron Smith run off the back of the scrum, is it? Diving in or driving in on a tackle or defence requires that you have a player in the tackle, so you can't just have that one-on-one. You've got to have another player in there as well. The AI sometimes bails out of kicks if there's too much pressure and will attack instead. There's now less intercepts, so that is the 50-50 on decision making as to how they're going to play. And the in-game statistics are now viewable at any time during the match, although I've never actually tried to view the statistics during the game before as well. As always, they say at the bottom, thanks for the support for everyone who has been supporting the game, giving their feedback, because these guys, believe it or not, some game developers do actually take feedback on board as to how to improve their game. These guys certainly are one of them. So if you do have the game and you have ideas you think might improve it, do get in touch with them. On Steam is probably one of the best ways. There's lots of good forums on there on the Steam community, so maybe go check that out, and they have plenty of other options. You can get in touch with them throughout different avenues. So if you do like it, that is certainly something worth checking out. And for those of you who don't know, that last little sentence there, other features like new competitions, game modes, and improved graphics will be reserved for Rugby Champions 2. So if you don't know, now you do. That looks exciting. Okay, so that's a bit of a quick look as to what's changed heading into our new season here with the Highlanders as we look to defend our title. Next episode, like I said, will be Game 1 against the Crusaders, which is going to be a tough match to start off with, especially with the game even tougher now and even more lifelike as well. But let's look at our team right now and where we sit heading into the new season. So we've had retirement of Ash Dixon. He's gone. So you can see now hookers. We've only got Coleman, Nuea, and Jackson as our 3 hookers. But I'm thinking with these points we've got up here that we may look to improve the hooker and the flanker. But as always, it comes down to who we get in the youth players. Sadly, there's not much to look at there. So we'll do that now, shall we? We'll just wrap these guys straight out, straight away. This is the absolute bunch of rubbish that I got in my youth player selection this season. Really, there's a couple of guys in the low 80s. They're not making the cut, I'm sorry. They're really not making the cut. So, sadly, as we had recruitment points free and available for these youth guys, we're not going to be able to pull any of them in. So we've got to look at what is already out and about in the game world for us to pick up. We do have a few bits of news, and there is a retirement that I haven't actually opened yet to look at. So this is a bit concerning. This is a bit nerve-wracking. Let's be honest, who is going to be departing, because we have a lot of players who are quite old. Ben Smith, even Aaron Smith's quite old as well. A few guys in the forwards who are getting on a bit. So that's big. But of course, this is the biggest one. We are champions. That was the greatest one of all. But time to retire Elliot Dixon. Not who I was expecting, actually, and kind of pleased, because he's not even in our first team, or even as a reserve. He struggles to make it into there. So that's good, Elliot. Thanks for your time. Of course, the Stags player as well down here in Southland. Elliot, it's sad to see you go. But we can roll on with that. We can roll on with that. New season, though. It is that exciting time of the year again, says the anonymous email writer. Who is this guy? We're full of hope for a new season. Looking forward to seeing how you direct the team this year. I mean, let's be honest. We're champions already, so it can't get any better, can it? All players are injury-free and ready to go. Good luck. Oh, it's from the board. There we go. Someone's actually written their name on the email. Dixon did on that one. No one writes these ones, though. That's just some random guy in a little block office somewhere just saying, like, Highlanders played well. Let's send the guy an email. Okay, now our team. We have to improve this team. We have 39 recruitment points, 39 attribute points, and 52 skill. I have one player, and it is that hooker position. Now, that retirement, that I'm going to look to improve. Let's go to him straight away. If you are on Discord and you're not in my Discord channel, make sure you go and check it out right now, because we always have a lot of discussion as to how we're going to build this team. So if you do have Discord, you want to join in the discussions, go there and have your say so you think would be a good fit for this team before I actually make the changes and the signings. Of course, if you don't have Discord, just go make an account and check it out. It's a great way to chat and have a bit of interaction with all you guys out there. So this was one much discussed. Hooker, I thought, is an area we needed to improve. And I've gone to the Hurricanes, and there's one man on my shopping list, and it is Almua from the Hurricanes. Now, Asofo Almua is one of the brightest young talents in New Zealand rugby, especially in that front row. Such an explosive running game that he just tore up the schoolboys level. He's come into Super Rugby. Probably hasn't hit his straps as much as he would have liked, but remember, we are now 3 seasons in, and he has really stepped up in the last couple of years. Remember, there's no Dane Coles here as well, so we've picked up a couple of young guys, well, one, and Oliver Donald, 19-year-old, 77, he's pretty average. They got James O'Reilly, 26, Ricky Riccatelli, who is, 26 and well, 86. But the man we are going to pick up is going to be Aumua. He is fantastic looking, so I'm really excited to get him. He's going to boost our front row massively. So we're going to acquire Aumua. Bang. Done. I hope. Yes, there we go. It's loaded, it's worked it out, and we're back to 4 hookers once again. Aumua, a big upgrade on Liam Coltman, who was only 82. So with that, Aumua can go into starting. Coltman can go into the reserve hooker, and there we go. First new signing done. We're down to 27 recruitment points, and like I spoke about all season long, I still need another flanker. Squire's good. I think we're going to put some points into Marino Mikaele-Tu'u as a replacement for Luke Whitelock, who is now in the 30s. There's only a 2-point difference between them. So Mikaele-Tu'u is going to be our long-term number 8. But we need that out and out 7. Where do we look for that? Well, I've got one man in line already who I think I want to get. We've already got a couple of South Africans. Now we've gone and got ourselves a New Zealander. I'm not quite a deep in the barrel yet to get an Australian, but I will be going to one of the other franchises, namely Argentina. So let's make our way there now. Buenos Aires is the side, and it was suggested throughout the year that we pick this guy up in the back row, none other than Pablo Matera, 91 overall rating. Now, the thing is with Matera, the problem is he's getting a bit older. So maybe we'll have 4 or 5 seasons with him. And I think it's going to be long enough till we can pick up someone else in that time. So he is a fantastic player, the Argentinian. Look at that, 99 tackling, 99 rucking. He's a decent pace as well, good fitness, great awareness. He is just a monster. And I think he'll really, I guess, complement that back row quite nicely. We've got the Squires, and he's got the Whitelock slash Marino Mikaele-Tu'u. So that is a good little group, I think, there of players. 91, he's the best back rower, if not the best forward. Yeah, he is equal with Marco Vivas in the front row as the best player at the Jaguares. So we're going to steal him. Pablo Matera, welcome to the Highlanders. There we go. 2 players in, and we still have 13 recruitment points left. You know what? I'm going to leave those recruitment points and just see how our team goes. So James Lynch's is also 30, so we're actually gone a bit younger. So we're going to put him into 7. That's Pablo Matera. Lynch's can go back to the bench as the reserve loose forward instead of, Shannon Frizzell's there. Maybe you can go reserve loose forward and Frizzell can go to the reserve lock. Because, we don't have to play them as locks. It's just having our best team on there, I think. With that second row of Himopo and Snyman, we look quite good in the second row. Putty Parkinson, only 25. Again, these guys are pretty close to being there or thereabouts with the older guys in the team as well. So plenty of places to spend our points on the skills. So that's what we're going to next. I'm going to leave 13 points. If there's someone you think would really boost our team, you look through it now. Our front row, Kitshoff, 85. Lomax would be back in the team for Aiden Johnson, so we'll do that now. Johnson will go back to the bench. So Kitshoff, Aumua, Lomax. So there you go, 85, 86, and where is he? Aumua, 88. Really good front row. The second row of Himopo is 82 and Snyman, 86. The back row sees Squire, who is 85. There he is. Of course, then you've got, where is he gone? Matera, who is 91. That's going to be huge. And then Whitelock is 82. So I think that the area, Mikaele-Tu'u is the guy we're going to look out for. Aaron Smith, big, 86. But again, 32. Folau Fakatava is the man we're going to pump some points into and smash him up there as well. Josh Ioane at 10, yet again. The midfield will be Matt Faddis and Kieran Wright. I think I'd like to get ourselves another midfielder if we can in the near future. Matt Faddis is 85. Out the wings, Campbell Wood, he's going to stay on the wing because we've still got Ben Smith in that team as well. Waisaki Naholo, he is going to be on the right. So now we've got to think about points. Where do we pump our points into in this team? Obviously, the obvious is going to be Campbell Wood and it's going to be Kieran Wright. Still very young and still, well, pretty much our best players in the team. So let me work out what we're going to do here and we'll go with it from that plan. Okay, so let's start off with the key guys. I've made a little bit of a plan for them. So Campbell Wood and where's the other fella? Kieran Wright. So these guys are key. Future is bright. Speed and acceleration is the main thing I want to hammer on these guys. And I'm thinking we go all out here and pump them up. Max speed, max acceleration. Also, I want to put a little bit more on his tackling. I'm thinking maybe another 6 on that as well. Get up to 86 and then pump up this elusiveness to 90 and a little bit on his passing as well to 90. So remember, he was 91 rated before. We've done a little bit of adjusting here, and I think we should probably go with that. Breaking tackle would like a little bit better, but I think for now, we'll spend those points and go from there. Let's pump him up, Kieran Wright. Bang. Max speed, what is he now? Oh, 95. He looks amazing. The other one, Campbell Wood, our big youth player from last season. We're going to do the same. I want to pump up his speed and acceleration. Let's get that up. 98. We're playing on the wing this season, remember. So we want him to be super effective if we can. 98 and 97. That is on our attribute points. Also, I want to give him a little bit of tackling up to 90. And elusiveness will pump that up to 80. I mean, if not even 82, because we've still got 30 skill points left. No, let's go 80, because I want to put some in the other players in this team as well. That'll do for Campbell at the moment. He was 91, well now he's 94. What a talent that kid is. Okay, we've still got 32 skill and 14 attribute points left in this side. Who else do we want to make amazing? I would like to put some into Marino Makaele too, because I think he is the future. Just 24. You know what? He's only 80 rated, but he is amazing. Let's get him in. Let's get him up to 90 tackling. Passing, who cares? Speed and acceleration, yeah, let's give him a little bit. Let's give him 2 on each. Yeah, 73, 74. He's not going to do much there. But this here, breaking tackle. Let's get him up to, his attempt. 99 it can go to. Oh, let's not be too excited. Let's get his rucking up a little bit to keep us that ball. And let's get his handling into 70 as well. Strength, a little bit on that, shall we? 73. I want to leave a couple attribute points still for a couple other players. Fakatava is 1. And maybe we'll go a little bit on Almura as well, because he's quite young. So let's go that with Makaele too. I like that guy. He's a superstar. He's 82 rated. He's 82 rated, and he's starting number 8. Marino Makaele 2, welcome to the starting team. Sorry, Luke, but you've been ousted by the big man at number 8. Okay, we've still got 18 skill and 8 attribute. Like I said, this guy is one of the future. Folau Fakatava. We've spent a little bit on him already, and I think his acceleration is going to be a key point for us. Let's pop that up to 83, 84 as a scrum half. Very, very nice. A little bit extra on his passing would be good as well. And it's defensively, the scrum half makes a lot of work. That leaves us 10 points there. 1 more on handing. I like even numbers and awareness as well. That'll do for Fakatava, because we've got time with him. We certainly have time. What does that do to his stats? 85. He's almost as good as Aaron Smith. Next season, he will jump and be our starter over Aaron Smith. Whether he lasts or not is the question. Who else do we want to put a bit of points on? What else do we have? I think Josh Mackay is a little bit too past it. Especially with like 94 Campbell Woods, 91 Naholos. Josh Mackay, I'm a bit of a question mark about him. Kieran Wright's amazing. We want to empty the bank here. Almua, he's the other guy. That's right. Almua 24, 88 rated. Let's get him to 90. What do we got left? 5 attribute points, 92 strength already. Bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. He's a runner. Bang. There we go. We've done all the banging, and we're ready to go to the next thing. My goodness. Tackling. Good. Breaking tackle's only 76. What are you talking about? There we go. We got it up to 81. Scrum's great. Rucking, who cares? This guy's a game breaker, Almua. So let's get him onto that. Bang. More banging going. And we've spent all of our points. How good is he now? 89. Didn't quite get him to 90. Maybe we'll work on that during the season. But there we go. That is our new look Highlanders team for Season 3. 13 recruitment points yet. I'm not really sure where I want to go with that. When you look through the team, you're 86, 85. We've got a good consistent base now, 89. Then we go through to the second rowers. I mean, probably should have put a bit more on Putty Parkinson. I think was a guy I was actually looking to put points into as well. But maybe 86, 82, another lock. Or do we stick with Parkinson? Back row's amazing. A 91 now, 85 and 82. Makaele 2 looks great. In the halves, Aaron Smith, Josh Ioane, great. They are 86 and 91. Folau Fakatava's the man coming through the ranks. Then in midfield, maybe a midfielder. What do you think? We go with someone else there, or do we just wait till next season and just see the season out as a learning experience with the new changes? 95 for Kieran Wright, he looks so good. On the wing will be 94 Campbell Wood, 89 Ben Smith at the back. How's he still playing? We've got at least 2 more seasons with Ben Smith. I thought he would be the one to go, but our team looks fantastic. What do you think about the signings? Let me know in the comments section below. This one's gone on, as always, far too long as we were just looking at signings, but there we go. We've got our new team. We're ready to go. Rugby Champions. Go check it out on Steam. Pick it up for yourself. And of course, thank you for tuning in and watching today's video. Game 1 against those bloomin' Crusaders will be coming up very, very soon, so make sure to keep your eyes peeled for that one. Until then, though, big thanks to you guys for tuning in and watching, and I'll see you all next time for our opening match of the season. Until then, take care.